So good morning all. So in this videos, we're going to discuss is the legal implications. So what are the legal concerns we having for advertisements when we have when we have started advertisement for our products? What are the things we should follow in legal terms? So let us get into the video. We're discussing regarding the legal, what is the legal implications for advertisements. The first line will be for your reference what concerns we have in legal terms the false advertising. So when we have do or publishing the false statement advertisement through televisions, radio or newspaper, magazines, so which is the indicating the things legally we failed, like so we don't do we will never do this kind of uh, activity in our life, business life. So false statements we will never implement, will never given any false statement in replacements. Then intellectual property, we don't have any theft in the content. We don't have the rights of like copyright, patent, trademarks. So these kind of IPR activities and also so drone, I think, and also geotag, like if I am, like so geotag in this sense, the region based, location based, they're providing the trade, is the kind of mark which is enhanced for their particular the owning by the particular locality. So this kind of intellectual properties, we just do infringement in the sense we just overrule the terms and conditions of the act. So these things all comes under the individual acts like the privacy violations is also we just overruling the act terms and conditions over the period. So endorsement and the testimonial, the comparative advertisements and then supplemental advertisement, the children advertising, the health and safety claims, these things are very and taking the most important thing to do, avoid the false and avoid the implement, then avoid the violation content through social medias, and then don't compare with any, we don't make any video with any other kind of products or a similar company's product. Then supplement then children's based on the very the things is don't make violated content with children's. Then also the health and safety claims is also important for relevant advertisements. The false advertisements, I'm giving you the real time example for Volkswagen emission scandal. So Volkswagen really the face the real time the issues on it. They're giving the false advertisement through the media and newspaper, which is revealed the untrue due to the truthfulness against the truth informations, the false informations of course on advertisements or television ads, so on things. They cheat, so any kind of false. Then emissions activity happen inside the Volkswagen. The legal sections for your reference, the Federal Trade Commission Act, Section 5, subsection 15 USC and 45. So what is the state the intends, like the prohibits unfair and deceptive acts or practices in or affecting the commerce activities which will need the government will taking the legal action on the company, the particular company. So okay, so that's the words for those implications, what are the implications for the call, for the false or for the misbehavings or overrule the act, the penalty and fines and the clause sections for like lawsuits, solutions, punishments, like in the Volkswagen they face the billions of fines and settle down worldwide, and also numerous lawsuits from consumers to regular bodies. They face a lot of documentation signing oriented punishments, then intellectual properties based on Adidas, like the playlist show, the face the shelling show with a design similar, but trademarks were infringed. So this is the intellectual property, the trademark, the copied or making slight changes on it. They also the legal which is comes under the legal action of the Langan Act, the section 15 USC and 125. So governs the trademark infringement, including the false designations of origin and dilution of the famous marks. The lawsuits like the Payless was ordered to pay Adidas three not 500 million for damages, then also injection by the stop selling the infringement products. They immediately they going to selling the Adidas product because they copying the another company's trademark for the business. So this is a legally banned, legally stopped by the government. So next thing is privacy violation. So privacy violation, the Facebook, because the Facebook there are so many members they connected the minutes by minutes. So when a person making the violations or harassment videos on like nudic videos on the social medias, they're going to affect and they're going to suffering. They're going to they're going to pay and the 5 billion look for Facebook, and Facebook going to be face a situation really by FTC and face additional penalties also in GDPR. So the GDPR is the General Data Protection Regulation because they're going to share any privacy matters to another page. Then a reputational damage also they're going to face and trust because basically the consumer trust is going to be lost. So this is very important. Then endorsement, testimonials, content, which is thing, but this also comes to today. They're faced by the Kim and Carolism. Then Instagram. So this is the only the track based on things we are going to seeking to face of like so many legal actions and the proper disclosures. They going to be giving the proper disclosure to the reasons. So okay. Then comparative advertisement, the Pepsi challenges like so the Coca-Cola and Pepsi are facing the real time this kind of involved in the real time situations ads like where the misleading the content of Coca-Cola is Pepsi like So next thing is subliminal advertisements going to high scrutiny from regulatory bodies, then public the backlash like with the FTC going to the issues in the like products and also publish the what is the eat popcorn, drink Coca-Cola. So subliminal, like can I compare with two things taking the two companies product and you giving the false like misleading the people through social media. Children are raising the YouTube channels which has created the most impact on. They're posting the videos and the shorts like contents also violating the children's mindsets and correcting the children's mindset. The online privacy protection is very important. So they are the YouTube also channel they're facing the issues at the time. So next thing is the health and safety related things like bones, a wonderful business activity it's going to be commissions like and the provide like they're going to not checking out the health related products and masala food so adding the so many masala and the pomegranate juice also not in good condition to drink the people without sufficient evidence because the prevention adding the so many preventions things using juices and food products. So this is also helping to avoid the things. Thank you so much for listening my